guys, thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel. So I am continuing the next section of kind of my collection that I was asked to do, and I just figured I'd break down, it's really like Christmas fragrances and kind of winter. I'm kind of weird when it comes to after Christmas time. I don't necessarily burn. I mean, there's, you know, you're over the evergreen tree scents. It's kind of sad to burn stuff like that. So sometimes I just try to burn like more sweet ones or cranberry stuff that's not really registers with your memory to just Christmas, because I know it's so depressing when Christmas is over. So I did want to go ahead and get this knocked out of the way, even though it's not exactly Christmas time yet. But I was going to put these away with my fall candles because I like to do them 2 seasons at a time, and that just makes the most logical sense to me. So I just want to go ahead and film this so I'd go ahead and have it ready to go. And ever since I had my injury, I've been able to walk really well again. So I've kind of arranged these definitely a lot better than I did my fall candles, because I kind of had to sit in a chair and do it, and that was really just hell, I'm not going to lie. And this is definitely a lot easier since I can walk. So I kind of did this front side of the table and kind of went onward to the back. But this is nowhere near the size of my fall. Fall is my absolute favorite season. That is why I have more than anything, because with Christmas you can only do so much peppermint, gingerbread, and like Christmas tree fragrances. In the fall, I mean, they really do have, you know, all kind of things to the smell of leaves, the smell of bonfires, the smell, you know, pumpkin, spice, apples, you name it. You can kind of have a ton of stuff for fall. So this is definitely a lot smaller, and I'll just do what I did last time. I will just kind of quickly go over and show you what I've got. Again, Bath & Body Works and Yankee Candle. I've purchased everything with my own money, and I know some of you guys thought, wow, even the fall ones alone were pretty crazy. And they were, but that is the one season I think I really have the absolute most of. Just because it's my favorite time of year, I really get into it. But this is a couple of years worth of collecting, and a lot of them I actually bought at that closing Yankee store where everything was 75% off. So I got them for like $7, which was pretty dirt cheap. It was a perfect time of year that I had the money to stock up on some, because there was really nothing else going on. So that's kind of why I do have a pretty good accumulation of Yankees. But that is my favorite place. I do love Yankee Candle more than Bath & Body Works, but they're usually pretty balanced as far as the actual amount goes. But I will just kind of start over here on the left and kind of just quickly walk you through. I just did a bottom row of Bath & Body Works. I have kind of an older packaged Fireside, and also last year's Fireside from 2012. Then we have Snowed In, White Barn No. 2, Chestnut and Clove, Twisted Peppermint, Vanilla Snowflake, Holiday, and then I have a bunch of Yankee medium-sized ones. I have 2 swirl ones here, Let It Snow and Cookie Swap. Then I have a medium size of Mistletoe, Holiday Garland, Red Berry and Cedar, Red Apple Wreath, and a Home for the Holidays, which is actually an older packaged candle. Then another swirl, I have Holiday Garland, and a Pure Radiance. I do have the pine cone that's not the crackling, it's just the standard smooth waxed, just wooden wick one. I have a World Journeys Christmas in Paris. My husband actually got me that one for last Christmas. I do have 4 mint chocolates. 3 of them were from this year's semi-annual sale, but I do have an older packaged mint chocolate still hanging around. Then these are both from Yankee Candle. I never did get the 3rd one, but I did get Bubbly Champagne and Vanilla Shimmer. I have Festive Glow in the small, but it sold out so fast in the large tumbler that I never did get it. But I did manage to get the other 2, and I love these. They are so cute for like a New Year's themed type candle. And going around the corner, there's a medium-sized Christmas tree. This is not technically Christmassy, but I kind of put it with the winter stuff. It's one of the World Journeys Yankee Candle, but it's Alaskan Lights, which is kind of like an Aurora Borealis themed candle, and it smells really good. It has a very, it's very close to Midsummer's Night from Yankee. Very kind of a musky, masculine smell, but really good. And then I do have a Crackling Ice Crystal. And then a few large ones back here. I have White Chocolate Mint, Cranberry Peppermint, Peppermint Bark, Christmas Cookie, Gingerbread, and this one is just called Wish. It was one of like the word ones from Yankee. Then in the back row on the bottom, I do have 2 evergreens, kind of an older package than last year's packaging. Then we have the little collection, the recipe collection last year of Toffee Crunch, Winter Candy Apple, Cinnamon Frosting, Vanilla Bean Noel, Mary Cookie, Peppermint Mocha, Frosted Gingerbread. And the ones up top are Yankees, of course, which is Festival of Lights, an old package Home for the Holidays, Pine Cone and Lime, Balsam and Cedar, Mistletoe. Mistletoe is actually my absolute favorite of all of the green, like Christmas tree type fragrances from Yankee. Mistletoe is my absolute favorite. You've got to try it of all of them. That, or at least Holiday Garland, is awesome too. Then I have Cranberry Ice, Sugared Apple, which these are kind of ones that I do like to burn in the winter and not necessarily Christmas. Then we have like the kind of an older limited edition collection. We have Nostalgic Snow and Heritage Pine. Then down here I have kind of an older winter candle, 2 Winter Nights and a Deck the Halls. And the Yankees above are White Christmas, Christmas at the Beach, Cherries on Snow, and Christmas Punch. And I just put one of the cute little jar toppers that they always sell during the holidays for Christmas. And then I just kind of get around to the back. There's not as much back here, but it was just kind of easier for me to do it slung around like that. But I do have 3 fresh balsams. I've actually bought all of these when they were 75% off for like $4.75 or whatever it is. So they were pretty dirt cheap. Then the White Barn Christmas number 12, 2012, which was like the, Black Friday edition. Then we have Twinkling Night, Sparkling Icicles, Merry Mistletoe, 'Tis the Season, Frosted Cranberry, 2 Spiced Apple Toddies, Cranberry Pear Bellini, and Peach Bellini. And the last of the Yankees are actually of the My Favorite Things collection. They're the only ones that I really like. There's a few that I will not buy, like Schnitzel with Noodles. I hate that one. But we have Bright Copper Kettles, Warm Woolen Mittens, Whiskers on Kittens, Moon on Their Wings, and Crisp Apple Strudel. So that is all of my Christmas and winter ones. So see, it's not nearly as bad as my fall collection was, but I know some people probably still think it's ridiculous. But again, it's my hobby, it's what I'm passionate about and I love, and I just love, scents are really one of the strongest memory, pullers, and it's just, to me, I grew up, my dad only burned a couple of certain fragrances, but that's all it took for me to associate that with Christmas and my childhood. And getting older, and you start discovering, he really only did it through Christmas. He never really burned them yearly, like around the year in the summer. He just really loved them during Christmas time. And so once I started establishing my own like that, I start having my own fragrances that I love most, and then I just start associating times of the year, holidays, birthdays with those fragrances, and it's just something to me that never gets old. So this is definitely still a passion and a hobby of mine. But this is everything that I do have up until now. I'm filming this here in early October, so I was just trying to get them put away, so it's not exactly Christmas time. I'm not even sure when I'll upload this just because it's not Christmas, but I'm just filming it early to have it over with. So I don't have anything from 2013 Christmas, but I will be getting those very soon because they should be in any time now as far as the new Yankee ones and Bath & Body Works and everything. I just haven't bought anything up until this point. So I'll just do regular hauls when it comes to that, because I try to buy them quickly, because then I start getting into, buying gifts, and I don't want to have to buy candles for myself during all that. I'll try to get a few at the beginning when they first get there, and then that way I'm kind of done for the season. That may be one reason that I just don't have a ton of Christmas ones, because you don't want to spend a lot on yourself right there before the holidays, and then after Christmas, even if you do manage to scrape up some change, you just don't want Christmas scents. It's just a psychological thing. It's hard to spend the money to put something up for another year. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. And again, I've been asked about doing my collection. I just thought it would be easy to break it into seasons. So of course, we're getting into fall and winter now, so it's going to be a while before I do my spring and summertime candles. But, so I'll do that, probably, late winter, probably February or so, January, February, and I will pull those back out and swap them out, and I will start doing those videos if you guys are still interested. So, Comment, rate, subscribe, you guys, and thanks for stopping by, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!